One of the best ways to watch the film is like alone on a crappy VHS or some old DVD player. Ed and I both knew that we wanted the film to feel like a documentary. We shot the film chronologically. We had waypoints, but were guided by GPS so they could navigate through the woods without being kind of hindered by a crew. We shadowed them as they were moving through the trees.
Dan and I kept away from them as much as possible.
And there would be a bicycle flag. So when they got into the general area of their waypoint, that's on their GPS, they could see the flag. So that's when they were instructed to pitch a tent. This is where you're camping for the night. And we had those plastic milk crates, and inside would be foodstuffs, fresh batteries for the camera, and film for the film camera. And then there would be these old school film canisters. And inside those little plastic containers would be directing notes. And they were all instructed to not read each other's notes. So we set up this conflict, but we allow them to choose the time when they want to have it. The mandate was just to roll on everything. The name of the scene in the script, The Confessional, it was the moment of the film where it stopped being a project about the Blair Witch and started being a chronicling of their last days on Earth.
We were directing the actors like their conscience speaking to them. For Heather, it's like, you're responsible for this. Say your goodbyes. Turn the camera light on and point the camera at your face. Just give us everything you got.
She took the camera and walked off by herself and just had this monologue to end all monologues. There was a lot more snot. There was rivers and rivers of snot. We wanted to strike a balance between the performance and not getting too distracted with the snot flow.
But I remember first seeing that monologue and our jaws dropped. And I think that was the moment where we were like, wow, this really could work. We don't screw it up. We knew it was something special. And we kind of made this little bit of film history.